Man, it is crazy that we are 4 in already. And we're still going. Still gotta try and redo the oopsie daisy I did there. I still want to get a couple more that are closer to that. But honestly, I don't think they're all looking too bad. Which one do we pick? Which one do we pick? Don't pick that one. That's my warm-up. Leave that one alone. I mean, this one's right on top, so it's gonna get used, man. Let's do another one. I'm not feeling remarkably talkative today, so y'all might just get to... Ouch. I just slammed my pinky against that, and I just dropped my braiding stone. Yeah, not super talkative today, so y'all might just get a nice... Actually, I don't know if I switched this to my microphone. One second. Oh, howdy. I'm sure it sounds a little bit better now. I'm glad I remembered that. My brain wasn't all full of words and smart remarks. But yeah, I don't feel particularly talkative today, so I don't know. We'll see. You're gonna get a lot of just... Jeez. This glove, I will say, compared to my old gloves, is a lot more slippery. It's very slippery. I'm just blowing some of this off if I can. Save me a little work. Ugh, quit being so slick. Yeah, I was kind of like, do I want to make a video today? Kind of got to. I'd like to try and make a couple. I know I need to do a point showcase because I am really starting to collect a bunch of them down here. Usually I try to do themes or like a consistent material, but that's looking unlikely. Where's my paintbrush? I gotta make sure I got that on hand. Do I do the usual intro? I suppose so. Again, I guess I don't know which of these Cahokia point cache videos people are going to come across. And I do apologize for the fan noise. It is once more a little warm in here. But it's not the worst. I've seen that past the 100, get close to the 120. That's when you start to think, wow, I don't need to be out here right now. That's fine. It's okay. Yeah, I guess I'll do the intro for the video. Usually I do, so I might as well with this one as well. I should do it with just all of them, because I don't know which one people are going to find first. But, excuse me. Thank you. I'm doing a point cache series. This is a Cahokia point cache series. Cahokia Mound 72, when it was excavated back in some year that was before the current one that we're at. They uncovered a cache of Cahokia points that were quite beautiful and had a bit of variety to them as well. And my boy Ian, the king himself, he enjoys drinking Topo Chico. And he has given me a bunch of these wonderful, wonderfully colored, wonderfully sized and proportioned Topo Chico bottle bottoms. Now I started napping with glass, and I wanted a series to kind of have as like a little project series. Give me something to make, because y'all are lacking in the suggestion department. Come on, guys. I can't think of everything. I'm trying to remember who it was. I don't know if it was Jesse. Maybe it was you, Jesse, that asked to do some of the Western stemmed. I tell you what, brother, I got some stuff in store. Don't you worry. That request or preference or whatever it was that you shared that clued me in that you enjoy the Western stem tradition, I got you, man. I'm gonna do some stuff for you. I got my obsidian ready to go. part of me wants to try for a hasket. Never made one of those before, but I also really like the wind dust points. Those seem pretty neat to me. So that might be, well, that is on the docket. I have some obsidian that I set aside specifically for that wind dust point. So I got stuff planned, and if y'all want to see me try and do something, I mean, I have a relative selection of materials. I don't have a lot of variety, but I got enough for me to be able to do some stuff. Most things, I'd say. I know something on my list of to makes. I want to make a pedernales, because I've actually never made a pedernales before. So, oh my goodness. So I want to try one of those at some point. And I got the crock pot cooker behind Mr. Long, Tall, and Handsome back there. I got him that crock pot cooker full of some of that Georgetown from Mr. Leather ads, so that stuff will be getting used. I assume most of you saw the Montel point. That was a good one. I was real happy with that one. Really, really happy. Yeah. Plenty in store, plenty to do. I've just been messing around. I gotta think of what I want to do after this. If I want to record a video from just not feeling it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't mind the no talk naps, but I don't know. I've never really had much feedback on the commentary I provide, so truthfully, I have no idea if it's anywhere near, what's the word I'm looking for? Supplemental? I don't know. I don't know if it benefits the video at all, so yeah. I'm not too particular about maybe not saying all too much. Oop. Sometimes I genuinely feel like I work faster too when I'm not mouthing. Maybe it's just a focus thing, I don't know. Where's number one? Oh, I got plenty of room. Plenty of room. Yuck. That felt not good. The heck was that? Oh, yay. Gotta love taking care of that concavity. I'm actually gonna really try and get rid of that this time, if I can. Because, I don't know. I did it on the first one. Why can't I do it here? What's the deal? Skill issue? Maybe? I don't know. Could be. No. I don't know what it's trying to focus on. Gotta love the camera juggling. don't know if I've really gotten much faster at making these. Now, if I was just trying to make them willy-nilly, without trying to hold myself to some level of consistency and standards, that might be a different story. But you know, still got room. I gotta keep an eye on my length though. I didn't realize I was that close. I don't like that. That feels really curved. No. And we're gonna start going over the top. Got way more of a curve in this than I would like. Way more. Way too much. You gotta start trimming that down. Doing something. Yikes. Why is it so bad? Did I miss something? Did I do something wrong? I feel like it's not usually that bad. Maybe it's just me. I didn't braid at all. Cool. Bye. I really got to get that figured out. That is quite bad. That is actually remarkably bad. And now I'm worried because I don't know if I have the length for that. Whoa, what did I do? Where did I go wrong on this one? Because I need to flatten a lot of that out. Like a lot. Might have to work from the back side and try to bring things up. Work with the curve on one side. Jeez, I didn't expect it to be that bad. Yuck. Was that all in focus? I just caught that focusing right when I turned this around. If that wasn't in focus, I swear. I'm in focus, why can't it be? Yikes, what on earth did I do? That's really bad. That's really bad. Because I have like nothing else to give in regards to length, I don't think. Unless I'm really willing to sacrifice a lot. Oh boy, oh man. Ooh, I don't like where we're at. I don't like where we're at all with this one. Yuck. I gotta get serious. I think in my quest to be fast, I kinda messed myself up somehow. was interesting. It loses focus when I turn it that way, but when I face it this way, it doesn't. Interesting. Odd. I gotta bring this in. God, that's just so curved. What on earth? Oh, jeez, that was scary. I slipped and I smacked the whole thing. Oh, yay. Let's not do that. Helping at all? It's still very curved. I really hate that. Why? What's going on? What's the deal? Again, that never usually happens. I'm going to be careful with thinning up there. I'm going to be a lot smarter than that. More strategic with it. And not do step fractures like that. That'd also be epic. Whoop, kicked my drill. I should have known that was going to happen. And that was right in the spot of my foot. And I was like, oh, it's a convenient spot for it. I don't put anything there. Well, I now just realized why I don't usually put anything there. Oh no, the tape's coming off. Thinned it up a little bit. Like that. It's looking a little better. Really gotta check my current size though. Oof, duh, that is tight. That is tight, tight, tight. I need to either straighten the side out and choose that, or really try to shape some stuff up without mistakes. I kind of like the idea of just picking a side, because this side's quite nice. Might Everything's slippery today. This usually doesn't fall on me. The gloves are super slippery. I honestly have no idea. I might have just screwed it. There's a crack in there now, I think. Dang it. It's not what I wanted. Oh! Hi, Cookie Monster. That means that we're done with that for a little while. Alrighty, get ready for the most exciting part. Pressure flaking it into oblivion. Because we can't have Cookie Monster coming in and taking more bites. And I gotta wrap up my fingers because this stuff likes to poke me a lot. Cool, awesome, great, love that so much. Feels like it's always something. Again, even when I don't talk, or don't try to talk, I mean, look at me, I'm talking right now, I still run into issues. All the time. Now the microphone cord's getting in the way and driving me nuts. Yeah, we are in extremely dangerous territory now. We are in viciously dangerous territory right now because we have, if any, room for error. So that's another reason why I put that indirect away. It's not gonna work. It's gonna work either. There we go. I'm not a fan of that step fracture that is right there. That sucks a lot. But how's that for focus? Need to be right here? Okay. Yeah, because I still think we have some curve to this. And we have to bring that side in. If we're hugging that side for our, we got some work we got to do. Look at that. That one tried to get me. That one tried to get me real good. Didn't work. If I wouldn't have had that tape on there, oh my lord, that would have been it would have made me unhappy. Maybe not unhinged, but unhappy. Oh yeah. Some words might have been said. The magic ones. Yeah, dang, I really don't like that big step fracture on there. It's really quite ugly, if you ask me. Do not like it. Heck's a hat. Better not have been a crack or something dumb. just got to straighten that out. I really want to kind of make it go to the tip because I need to know what do I got for length on this one. A little bit. I think if we're good, I might stick with it. Gotta thin some of that out though, that just ain't right. Let's flatten that out a bit more. That's okay. Dang, I'm real sore over that step fracture, boys. Might be able to get it from the other side. We can definitely get it from the other side. In fact, I bet I could get it right now. I want to try and shoot from this side over and eat that up. I think I can. Let's see. That was scary. That was also scary. Ooh, that scares me. Did I get it? I got it. Yoo-hoo! She went all that junk right there in the end. Nice, perfect. Okay. This is unnecessary. I should not do this. This is very dumb. This is very dumb. I'm gonna stop before I create cataclysm. Excuse me. Thank you. Yeah, if I can get away with having no step fractures, I will. I also think I'm doing a poor job at sticking to just one side. And I still have this entire curved section. Do I need that? Am I gonna have to flake through that? Okay, no, if I keep the tip, I won't, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep the tip. Again, we're kind of juggling a couple different things currently in regards to what we all got, but I think I'm just going to need to take that back a little bit. And everything else is looking quite okay, if I'm being honest. Perfect? No. Does it look okay? Mostly. Mostly. Oh my God. What is your major malfunction? Am I dumb? There. What the world? That was goofy. What the heck? Well, we might just have to symmetrize this bad boy. I'm thinking it's just going to be the move. I'm going to get my blue pressure flaker out. Got a little bit finer of a tip to it. Bring that up just a good bit. So that is low below center line. Yeah, it does look odd. That boy ain't right. point ain't right. I'm just sitting here thinking about how much quicker and easier it would have been if I would have just picked like the Madison points. They're just the triangles with the serrations. Oh, believe me, I feel some remorse on a daily basis. Okay, so how are we doing? What do I need to bring in? We're getting down to the wire now. Now I gotta... I'm pretty okay. Because right now, where this is at, we're gonna still keep some of the bottom. It's inevitable. I don't know how I'm doing it every single time. There's a fuzzy in here. I got some room still. I got some sharpening room, which is good because I need it because there's a bit of weirdness up in here. All right, one second. All right, pardon that interruption. I was sharpening my pressure flaker because I'm sick of that crap slipping around, especially when I don't want it to be, like right now. Of course it's not in focus. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it. Whatever, I don't care. It'll adjust itself if it needs adjustment. If it wants to show you all the floor, enjoy some of that checkered bath towel that I got down there. Dang, this one's looking a little rough. I'm not gonna lie. Especially from that big step fracture fix. It's got some lumpiness that I'm not a fan of at all. Like at all. It's very lumpy. See, is it going to be in focus? I don't know. There's a dang little step fracture right there. It's stopping a lot of my work from going into that area. Dang, it's dumb. It's so dumb. But brought it in enough to be able to establish a point. So it's good at least. You can see the lump here in the center, where there's that weirdness that I'm talking about. I'd really like to make that be less lumpy. I don't know if I can do it though. Was it in focus? Don't know. Don't care. Is it in focus now? Probably not. Nope, it's not. Whatever. I'm sick of fighting this thing so much. It's honestly exhausting. And it's reflecting in my napping right now because I am having a time, I tell ya. I think I might need to bring my precision indirect out to take care of that. Which is dangerous because it's right there in the middle and it could snap this whole thing in half. How many minutes are we in? 34 minutes? Oh boy. Well, y'all got future vision, I don't, so. Well, the video must keep going for a little bit. Yuck, look at that. That is the worst profile ever. See how thin it is right there from that gigantic thing I took off? Yuck. I gotta be so careful. I don't even want to. I'm not gonna. Not impressed with the curvature of this particular point. I'm doing what I can to remedy it, but it's not looking great. And we got pretty much no room left on that side to really clean it up, so crap. I just gotta I hope that tip wasn't vital. The size of this thing. If I really wanted to, I could try to thin it out near the back end and make it just a little less disproportionate. But that is a little rough. I won't lie, this might be my roughest one. Again, I'm not feeling tip-top today. I just know that I had to get a video recorded for the schedule, so. Oh, it might be okay, because I might be able to work it up in, because didn't I have some extra length that I wasn't really going to use? I think so. Yeah, we might actually be able to be okay on that. Just gonna take a bit of doing. I shouldn't use this one. I'll save that tip sharpness for the fine pressure flaking work. I do, however, need to bring her up. How far up? I should really check on that because I didn't look super duper carefully. So it's really not a whole lot. I mean, in the middle section, yeah, but near the wings, I mean, we're talking like just right up to there even. I gotta be, I think that's where the ends of those barbs are at. I really need to clean up that the blade profile of this. My goodness, it's all kinds of crooked. Okay. Close though. And I'm already dreading the notching just thinking about it. Double check again. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, focus on the floor. Oh my god. It's driving me nuts. I'm just gonna zoom it way out so it has more to focus on. You're not gonna get as close up of a macro view, but it at least should promise that it's gonna be in focus. So, sorry. Don't blame me, blame the camera. profile. This also seems real weird. Feels so wide. All that wide at the base? Maybe I'm just imagining things, but I don't know. You can go. We really gotta. Should do something. Just to double check again, because I want to make sure, I just want to try and make sure that we're at least getting consistent results here. So that this series is about this consistency. Yeah, this is probably my least favorite profile one so far because it's got the very thin spot right there, but I had to do that to take care of the thing, so it's like, I had to do what I had to do. I just kind of want to finish this up so I can be done with it. Let me see. So you're telling me I gotta take that and thin that up? Feels early for that. Maybe I'm just not in the zone, you know? It also don't seem symmetric. Yeah, I can see it. It's way too weird on this side. Uh-oh, did I make it crooked? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I made it crooked. This side's wider than the other side. Oh, come on. For Pete's sake. Uh-oh, boys. Quality of these is degrading rapidly. Is it? I legitimately cannot tell. I think it is. You know what? Screw it. Full sender. I blame the hot weather. Hot weather makes your points bend and then they get crooked. It's unfortunate, but it happens when you nap in hot weather. I think I went way too high on that, if I'm being honest. I went remarkably high on that. I'm going to trim that up and it's not going to go any deeper. very specific flake that I want to take that I just noticed. A couple of flakes actually. Cool, I didn't really mess it up all that much. Okay, now the dreaded notches. So we're gonna have one. Oh boy. Hold on. We're gonna have one here, I think. Let's see. Did I nail that? I think I nailed that. Not quite. That's okay. I have something there. Usually I should have like a marker or something, but I don't got one of those out here, so we're gonna be fine, I'm sure. Where was I at again? Was I right here? Is that where this was? Is that was what we decided on? I think so. Yeah, close enough. I've come to the stark realization that a little bit of variability in these doesn't exactly make them any less cool. What does make them less cool is when your boy is an absolute bonehead and makes the notches crooked like that. Why? How does that work? How does my brain see like one side and be like, okay, you're gonna twist that thing about 59 degrees and you're gonna put that notch crooked, even though it's literally like a quarter of an inch away from itself? Because that's awful. That's horrible. Again, it's like exactly what I did with the last one. Look at how misproportioned those are. It's about 3 millimeters shorter. Are you kidding me? What is this? This is amateur hour. Let's just make them big like the other ones so we don't have to care as much. Like I said, I just want to get this one done at this point. Okay, can we pull that one down just a little bit, down to here? That's so crooked. God, that makes me so mad again, every time. Your boy is good at notching when he's not on camera, I swear. I swear on my life that I can actually do this and not be incompetent. I swear. I swear that I can. So I'm trimming that bottom wing up just a little bit to try and what the heck? Did I do that? This camera is so in my way. It's literally like touching my mouth when I speak. I think it's close. Close enough. I still can't believe I made that crooked again. Again. That's what's inexcusable about it. It's like one time it's like, ah, okay. Something right about those notches. They're also not same size. It's a bit closer. I'm actually gonna smooth that out. I want to match roughly. That is close enough. I gotta do a little middle doohickey. Swear to God, that's crooked too. No, I think that's good, actually. I was going to keep... I would like to pick that off, but I stalled it out. But, alas... You know what? Good enough, I think. Let's see. It fits well enough. Uh-oh. We're starting to get a number that makes me... Uh-oh. So it was U, and then U. Feel like we're herding sheep. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, thumbnail. Hold on. Let me actually reorganize this just a smidge, so I don't have to worry about them taking a hike on me. Saying hello to the floor. Unscripted. Can you please focus on them? Thank you. There we go, there's our thumbnail. Yeah, compared to the others, not bad. Again, a good cache going, I think, so far. I'm liking it. Let's inspect our individual point here. Not too bad. That big flake, that messed me up just a little bit. Made that back section just a smidge thicker. I wish I could have thinned it out through there, but I just got a little antsy because this still is a bit wide as well. But, you know, all things considered, I think it's just fine. I still need to... Sorry. Doing just a little bit of sanding to take care of some of the bottom edges so it's not super duper sharp. Yeah, not bad. Relatively thin, quite thin actually. I'll take it, did we leave some of that? Oh, we did leave some of the original surface on there, didn't we? Yeah, right there. Darn it. That's just tough. I must have been on my A game when I was doing the other one. Yeah, there we go. Well, we got that done. Nice. Another point for the Cahokia cache. Sweet. Thanks for watching, guys. I have a playlist set up with these, so if you want to watch me make the other ones, go right ahead. And I appreciate y'all watching. Tune in when I do this again next week. Peace.